Hello everybody, I'm Terrible Shoes, and we are back again reviewing every Pokemon card ever made. That's right, we are still on our Wizards of the Coast set, obviously. Holos are up first. We've got the first two down, so let's take a look at Chaney from base set now. Pop it up here. If not, it's in a thumbnail. So yes, Chaney was a pretty good card back in the day. I am going to be very honest with you. I don't really care much for its artwork or anything. Very basic. A white card with a very basic holo in the like pattern in the background, or holo coloring basically, and a very generic picture of Chaney as well. You could say that about all of them, sure, but there was just something that felt very bland about this particular card. But it still holds a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people, and I think that's pretty cool. Moving on to combat, however, Chaney was as the card implies, a double-edged sword. Chaney had a beefy 120 HP, which back in the day, it served as a huge tank with only one retreat cost, and it could do one of two things. It could essentially curl up into itself and prevent all damage done to it as you built up your other Pokemon on the bench, which is a huge, huge thing. Or you can hit your opponent for double edge, which very unfortunately would most likely result in your Chaney getting knocked out, since it did 80 damage to itself, which is insane to think about. So Chaney, all in all, was a tank, basically. Most people wouldn't even dream of attacking with this card. It would go up into the active spot, and it would quite literally eat damage until your better Pokemon are ready to come out and finish the game. That, I think, is where this card shines. It may not shine particularly well in the artwork department, but it was a really good card back in the day for that specific reason. Chaney would later, also in the TCG, also later kind of maintain this here and there. They've jumped around with its usefulness here from set to set, obviously, since now sets are huge, and not every card can be useful or have a useful technique, kind of like how they were when sets were much smaller back in the Wizards days. That is really about it for this one. It was a beefy, heavy damage eater that helped the rest of your team grow and helped your team finally be able to take down the opponent. All in all, fun card. Had it very useful, and that's about it. I'm Terrible Shoes. Thank you for watching today's video. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.